Hello there. Today I'm going to be showing you my MAUI Project 3. Let's get straight into a demo of the app. To create an app and an API as well, but right now the API is not running, so get this error of the API here. Let's start that up. You can see we have the Swagger docs pull up. So now we can go ahead and try again. So now we can see we get a list of exercises randomly generated from the API. Simple addition and subtraction, 0 through 20, 3 options, and the option to skip the exercise. So I'm going to just do this pattern real quick. So we got 2 correct, 4 incorrect, and 2 skipped. We can show the results we just did like that. Then we can do another set here. And for this set, just going to skip all of them. See, we skipped all of them. We can show the results again. We're just going to show all our results, all the skipped ones. And yeah, we can just continue this loop. So that's the app. Now we can start off by showing you the API. Here we have the model, the exercise class with all our different variables that we need. And we have this same exact one here in the MAUI app as well. Oops. As you can see here, same exact one. Now let's go into our database context. Yeah, this is what we use for the database of exercises. And then to the actual API, we incorporate a Swagger as you guys saw for testing, and then we use in-memory database. As you can see here, add it to our services. Then the get exercises randomly generates 8 exercises, the numbers for it, addition or subtraction, determine the correct answer, see the other answers that they're going to be pretty close, and then it's going to add them to a list of exercises and return that list of exercises. Then for history, pretty simple. We just go to the database and get a list of everything. And then for results, we're going to get a list of exercises and we're going to input it into the database and save the changes. Now onto our MAUI app. We can see the main page here. We can have our binding context, our refresh view, and then we have a grid for everything, just some labels and buttons, a collection view. We bind everything with properties or the variables of exercises, and then we also manage these using isVisible and properties to show which ones are going to show at every time. And as you see, we have a collection view for exercises and then a collection view for the history. And we also have a box view here that I put here, and basically this is because without this initially there's not enough content in the refresh view to scroll down, so that's why that's there. Now going to our REST service, our HTTP client, and our JSON serializer. And so we're going to initialize it here. And for get exercises, HTTP client is what we actually send the get request to our URL, and then if we get it, the content JSON serializer takes that content and makes it so we can get into a list of exercises and return the exercise. Get history is pretty exact same thing, except instead of the exercises, we're going to get the history of the exercises. And then for post, we're going to get a list of exercises, use a JSON serializer to turn that into a JSON string, and then use the HTTP client to post that string to the results post API. Now, look at our home view model. We can see we have a bunch of properties that we use to show what's going to be shown on the app and also for the results. Then we have commands for the buttons, and then exercises, observable collection, and a history observable collection. initialize everything. So we have a button, we have a command for each of the buttons, then execute refreshes command, where we basically call the get exercise asyncs from the REST service, and also, update these, which kind of show, which basically show let's get back to where we were. Basically decide what's going to be shown, which elements of the XAML. Post exercise here, same thing. We also calculate the results here. And then with the history, which is called the API again, and update the properties and also add it to the observable collection. And yeah, that's pretty much it from our project number 3. Thank you so much for watching.